Grand Isle is a quiet barrier island community in Louisiana known for its bountiful fisheries and seaside views. The residents face hurricanes and tropical storms on an almost yearly basis, but even Hurricane Katrina didn't prepare Grand Isle for the BP oil spill. The initial blast on April 20th, 2010 killed 11 workers on the Deepwater Horizon oil rig and released 4.9 million barrels of oil into the Gulf of Mexico over a period of 4 months.
It was a large spill. It was the largest spill that I had ever seen, been a part of. What was unique about it was that it was an unsecured release for 87 days. And so anytime you have an unsecured release, that becomes certainly a large incident. Most of it ended up evaporating and ended up dispersing, or a lot of it did. That which did not ended up getting caught in the currents, eventually made its way into the shoreline environment from as far east as the Gulf Coast of Florida over to roughly the Atchafalaya Basin in Louisiana.
Leota Blatsacker, owner of Grand Isle's Starfish restaurant, remembers when the oil first came ashore after the BP spill began on April 20th.
You could smell I can't explain it. It was like a crude, and it was goldish, like a golden brown, real jelly looking stuff. And over here, as the tide comes in, it keeps burying that stuff. You could probably go out there and dig right now and dig some of it up.
I thought that BP mobilized every resource that was available from across the world. They brought in 100,000 people. They spent $14 billion. They secured every boom from every manufacturer across the world. At one point, they were the single source point owner of all the containment boom. So, they mobilized and did from a response point of view what they needed to do to try to minimize and mitigate the spill as best they could.
There were 5 shrimper buddies of mine that have been being paid every day to go out there with the booms, the floating booms, and all these so-called collection methods and all the rest. That they called in and said oil started to come in like crazy. And they're told, you don't do anything till we tell you. They waited like 2 hours before they started stopping. By this time, hundreds of thousands of gallons of oil gotten in.
Our quality of life here was not worth a damn plug nickel. Not a nickel. I think the whole focus was on the spill and not the community, not how it affected us. It's like nobody cared about what happened to Grand Isle. It was BP oil spill and the water. What happened to the community?